The Knights Templar, Catholic heroes or heretics? In the heart of the Crusades, they rose as warrior monks, blending faith and steel. The Knights Templar swore to defend the Catholic Church with their lives, becoming legends of courage and mystery. But were they truly holy knights, or heretics who betrayed the very faith they served? The year was 1119 AD, just after the First Crusade captured Jerusalem. Christian pilgrims flooded the Holy Land, seeking sacred sites, but the roads were deadly, plagued by bandits and hostile forces. A French knight, Hugues de Payens, founded a small band of warriors to protect these travelers. They called themselves the Poor Fellow Soldiers of Christ and of the Temple of Solomon, later known as the Knights Templar. Based on Jerusalem's Temple Mount, they lived as monks, swearing vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience. In 1129, the Catholic Church officially endorsed them at the Council of Troyes, with Saint Bernard of Clairvaux championing their cause. Their white mantles, adorned with a red cross, symbolized their readiness for martyrdom. This was a new kind of knighthood, holy, disciplined, and deadly. The Templars' humble beginnings didn't last. Nobles, kings, and merchants showered them with donations, land, castles, and wealth. By the mid-12th century, they owned estates from Portugal to Palestine. Popes granted them extraordinary privileges, exemption from taxes, direct allegiance to the Vatican, and the right to build their own churches. They became financial innovators, creating an early banking system. Pilgrims could deposit money in Europe and withdraw it in the Holy Land using letters of credit, a precursor to modern banking. Their fortresses, like the mighty Crac des Chevaliers, were impregnable, and their knights fought in key battles, such as the Siege of Ascalon in 1153. Despite losses, like the disastrous Battle of Hattin in 1187, their bravery cemented their reputation as Christendom's elite defenders. To their allies, the Templars were the embodiment of Catholic virtue. Their rule, inspired by Cistercian monasticism, required daily prayers, fasting, and strict discipline. They protected pilgrims, built hospitals, and gave alms to the poor. Chroniclers like William of Tyre praised their humility and courage, while Bernard of Clairvaux called them a divine institution. Beyond warfare, they preserved Christian relics, supported local economies, and mediated disputes between crusader factions. Their independence from secular rulers made them trusted papal agents. For 2 centuries, they symbolized the ideal of the Miles Christi, the soldier of Christ. To their supporters, the Templars weren't just good. They were the Church's sword and shield, living saints in a violent world. But their golden age ended in shadow. By the 14th century, the Templars' wealth and secrecy sparked envy. King Philip IV of France, drowning in debt to the order, saw a chance to seize their riches. On October 13, 1307, he ordered mass arrests, accusing them of heinous crimes, heresy, idolatry, and worshipping a mysterious head called Baphomet. Under brutal torture, some Templars confessed to spitting on the cross, denying Christ, or practicing forbidden rituals. Rumors swirled of secret initiations and moral corruption. In 1312, Pope Clement V, pressured by Philip, dissolved the order. Grandmaster Jacques de Molay was burned at the stake in 1314, defiantly proclaiming his innocence. Were these accusations true, or a politically motivated smear campaign? The Templars' fall didn't end their story. Their mystique grew, fueling legends and conspiracies. Some claimed they hid treasures, like the Holy Grail or the Ark of the Covenant. Others linked them to secret societies like the Freemasons. Books, films, and games, from Assassin's Creed to the Da Vinci Code, reimagined them as guardians of forbidden knowledge. Historians, however, see a different truth. Most evidence suggests the heresy charges were fabricated. Philip IV's financial motives and political pressure on the papacy drove the order's destruction. The Templars' real legacy lies in their pioneering spirit, blending faith, finance, and warfare in ways that shaped the medieval world. Their story challenges us to question how power and belief intertwine. So, were the Knights Templar Catholic heroes or heretics? The evidence leans toward heroes, undone by greed and politics, but their mystery endures. What's your take? Share your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe to Faithful Eternal for more Catholic history.